People has asked me in the past, if I didn't live in Casco Viejo, where would I live? Now, a strong contestant before getting to El Cangrejo is Bella Vista. And here, the cheering you hear at the back is one of the few baseball leagues in the city. And the children are playing right now, so you'll hear the noise. Bella Vista is great for its amazing park, its walkability, and truly has everything around. If you want to go to the Riversmith, the grocery store, it's right there. At a few great bakery. You will find a mix of historic properties like the Spaniard and modern properties. Prices here for a one-bedroom start and rentals like 1,300. Even for two bedrooms, you're going to be, close to that 2,000, 2,500 the most. So why I didn't pick Bella Vista? I think even though it's very walkable and very practical, it's just not the same vibe. In El Cangrejo, for some reason, I really enjoy the cultural activities, the young crowd that it's there, even though here it's very convenient and the park is a huge plus. I love it. The park is very sports oriented. There's now here a basketball team playing as well. And they do activities on Sundays with pets. So it's a great place to live. And if you need something, you just walk down. The river's right there. There's enough commerce to go around. Now, if I lived in Bella Vista, I would absolutely live in the Hispania or the next one here. Those are the buildings I love. Bella Vista, also take note, it is a very diverse place in terms of real estate. So not all of Bella Vista is the same Bella Vista. My preference would always be to be around the park. Do take note, whenever you see listings, go visit and really see where it is, because not everything is the same in Bella Vista. But it is a strong contestant.
El Cangrejo is actually part of Bella Vista. But if you ask a Panamanian about Bella Vista, they don't think of El Cangrejo at all. They think about Parque Urraca, all those areas where the baseball was happening and all of that. So that is Bella Vista for all of us. And El Cangrejo is El Cangrejo. Regardless that one actually belongs to the other. In fact, I think Bella Vista has, I was surprised to know, I was learning this myself. It has La Cresta, El Carmen, and even Marbella, which is a banking district. It's very diverse. So not all Bella Vista is the charming Bella Vista. Bella Vista is not known for having bars and restaurants and activity. El Cangrejo is known for Via Argentina, and Via Argentina is life. So in fact, a little bit too much life if you live in Via Argentina. If you live a little bit outside Via Argentina, still El Cangrejo, but then you get the benefits of being around but not on top. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that they're also very diverse in terms of properties. So for example, Bella Vista is known for its historic properties. So at this point, there are not that many out there, but the ones that are command the top of the market. So hooray for historic properties. The top of the value was always correlated to being in the areas where the identity of that neighborhood resided, as long as it was charming and it had some views. Views, obviously, the top of the market. Water views, that's high. But then, like places in Bella Vista, or for example, El Cangrejo, the Parque Andrés Bello, Parque Urraca. So if you were around the park, near the walkable areas. So those were the ones that were commanding the height. We found rentals anywhere between $12 per meter all the way to $23 per meter. Now, keep in mind, Panama doesn't have a wide use of an MLS. There is an MLS, but it's not used in the way as in the US one and all that. So even to get information, it's hard because you have to clean the data, and it's difficult because of the complexity also, not only of what gets announced, but of the neighborhoods, how they label them. As you say, there's a different value if you label something Bella Vista versus El Cangrejo versus San Francisco versus Coco del Mar. So it messes up the data, but I tried to clean it up, and these are the results I got. So for rentals in Bella Vista, and what I mean by Bella Vista is closer to that Parque Urracá environment, then you're going to be in that $12 per meter all the way to $23 a meter. Look at the range. And for sale, I found anything between $1,500 a meter to $3,200 a meter. $3,211. Now, historic properties, however, went all the way to $5,263 per meter. So that gives you, historic properties are their own thing. So there you go. That's just one. And I know that building, and it's gorgeous. It's a one of a kind, and it is that value. I can tell you. So if you like this video, subscribe.